The Occupy Wall Street movement's reach extends from coast to coast as outrage continues to reach a fever pitch over corporate cronyism. And in the midst of this rage, you can hear protesters shouting, I can actually hear them, "End the Fed." But just how significant is this enclave of people who want to see Big Ben out of a job? Here to discuss is Chris Savvinidis, a libertarian-leaning Occupy Wall Street protester. Chris, it's a pleasure. Welcome to Freedom Watch. Now, are you the typical protester who believes in small government and maximum individual liberty and an unregulated economy and no Federal Reserve?
Well, first and foremost, Judge, I'd like to thank you for bringing me on this show and everything you've done to support defending the Constitution and our liberties. I would definitely put myself in that category of small government. I'm against a huge federal government that sticks their nose in all of our issues. I oppose the Federal Reserve that gives this big government the confidence to be able to spend as they please.
We've been trying here at Freedom Watch, as you know, you met some of our producers who went down there, and that's how they found you and we found you, to see if we can find common ground between the Austrian economic libertarians like you and some of the sort of Ralph Nader, big government, society owes me a living, progressive types who seem to be getting most of the attention in the media. Is there common ground on something like end the Fed?
Well, absolutely. I think the common ground is that myself, as well as the other protesters that think about big government, they're very upset with the current system. And what I think the problem is that they don't understand that we don't really have true capitalism right now. We have this crony-type capitalism.
All right, define for me crony capitalism, or what you and I and people watching us might call corporatism. What is that?
Well, when you have true capitalism, you make profits, and you have to deal with the losses. When you have crony capitalism, we have privatized profits, and then we socialize the losses. So we have things like banks too big to fail, where now the burden falls on the people.
Meaning, if the banks make money, they get to keep it, but if they lose money, the taxpayer, or maybe future generations of taxpayer, because the government borrows much of what it spends, would be made to bear the loss.
Absolutely.
What can we do about this?
I mean, we could first start by auditing the Federal Reserve. That would bring us back to, hopefully bring us back to sound money. We can
return to the gold standard?
Yeah, absolutely. Return to a gold standard. Figure out how much gold we have in our reserves, where these trillions of dollars have gone overseas. And the Federal Reserve plays into a lot of different things. The government would no longer be able to sustain these 10-year wars in the Middle East because
if it didn't have that printed cash.
If it didn't have the currency, that it's a fiat currency that's able to be.
Chris, shake my hand. Congratulations on your good work. Keep it up down there. Thanks for joining us. In case you